Hello, this is Joe Kao, and in this video I'm going to be talking about my course Hypnotic Language, Skill Development and Advanced Application. Now, I've been working as a hypnotherapist for coming up to 2 decades. I've taught hypnosis internationally, and I've also co-created over 1,000 professional hypnosis recordings for one of the world's leading hypnosis websites. Through this time of immersing myself in hypnotic language, I have found that there are certain principles that are especially effective, that you can learn, that you can use both conversationally with people and as part of a closed-eye hypnosis exercise, that really help to smoothly and easily guide someone into a different state, to guide someone to have an experience. We could say that hypnosis itself, hypnotic language, is all about evoking. It's about evoking states within people, evoking experiences within people. It's not about hiding a suggestion within, sneaking in a suggestion within a complicated mess of words. It's not about using clever, tricksy, very, very complicated grammatical structures to bamboozle people. There's a place for that kind of thing, like a tiny, tiny seasoning of salt, but we're not pouring a whole pot of salt onto the conversation because it just becomes absurd. It becomes ridiculous. If people try and speak like a hypnotist using their hypno voice, and they use all sorts of bizarre phrases and complicated grammar structures, it leaves people very much unable to know how to respond to you. What we want to be able to do as communicators is fundamentally to guide someone into, to help it, to make it easy for them to go into the kinds of states that are going to be most useful for them, to be able to melt away stress, to deeply relax, to let go of their preconceptions, to be able to have the stillness and the space within to see things from a new perspective, and for them to be able to identify strengths and resources within themselves that could be remarkably useful, that they could apply in areas of their life where they want to be making a change, and for them to be able to practice, for them to be able to rehearse over and over the kinds of changes that they want to be making so that it becomes second nature for them. And throughout all of this, the language that we use is there to support them in having these kinds of experiences. It's not about sneaking stuff in. It's about conversationally working with people where your words become experiences for them. And that's the essence of what we'll be learning through this course, how you can become more fluent, more smooth, more eloquent in how you use your voice and in how you use language, whether it's through guiding someone into a hypnotic closed-eye experience where they are vividly and completely immersed in the experience that you're leading them through, where it becomes an all-encompassing hypnotic exercise, or whether it's through a conversation that you're having with someone. Maybe you're telling them a story, but where your words begin to have more and more of an impact because you know how to use your voice, because you know how to use the cadence of your voice, the rhythm of your voice, the way that you link ideas together. It takes that person on a journey in a way that gives your words and gives your ideas impact so that it resonates with the person who's listening. These are the kinds of principles that we'll be learning in this course, a distillation of what I've discovered really works for doing one-to-one work with people, and indeed for communicating with groups by using hypnotic language naturally and conversationally. So if this sounds like something that would be of use to you in your work or in your life, then you can find out more below this video, and it'd be great to see you there.